From out of the shadows she walks like a dream. Make me feel crazy, make me feel so mean. Ain't nothing gonna save you from love that's blind. Slip through that dark side, across that line. On the dark side. Oh yeah, yeah. On the dark side. Oh yeah. Look out! Make me feel crazy, make me feel so mean. Ain't nothing gonna save you from love that's blind. Slip through that dark side, across that light. Wow! On the dark side. Oh yeah, yeah. On the dark side. Oh yeah. That's the way to start it. A little bit rusty there. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Hey, David Patrick Wilson right here in Manny's Galaxy. This one's for Eddie and the Cruisers, the number 40. Anybody that's out there. We had a great weekend. We were down in Summers Point where it all began with Eddie and the Cruisers. Man, we shot down there in Tony Mart's, you know, back in the Stone Age, 40 years ago, you know. But, and as a matter of fact, you see I got a little different look today, man. You know, the black and the blue here. This is actually the kind of the same color as the 57 Chevy Convert that we rolled around in, you know. I get some funny stories about that car, boy. I'll tell you what, when we all got together for the first time, we all went out and hung out together as a band because we were brought together, you know, to make the movie. And, you know, we all went out to some, you know, pool and beer joint down the South Shore down there in Jersey. I don't even know where it was. I can't even remember the name of the place. I'm sure it's long gone. and we all got snockered, man. It was like, I mean, Michael probably didn't. He was driving. I guess he had the responsibility. And so somehow he got us all back there. But I remember at one point, Joey Pantoliano had to go take a leak and hung himself out the window and peed all over himself. The wind blowing back in his face, man. It was crazy. God, boy, we had an amazing time making that movie. And we were down in Summers Point, man. We at the Gateway Playhouse, which is a beautiful little venue, man. 225 seats, man. Beautiful, nice stage, good sound system. And we were down there working with some of the members of Billy Walton's band, Billy and Destiny Monroe. Man, what a voice on this girl! Holy moly, you know. And Tunes was down there. He was hacking the sax, and God Almighty, that guy, he's like 82 years old, has 11 kids and 24 grandkids and 24 great grandkids, and he's expecting great grandkid number 25. I have no idea how he's done it. I'm sure he does, but you know, I mean, I know what it takes to do that, but hey, and that guy's a walking population explosion in his own right. So, and you know, we really loved making that movie. I loved making that movie. It was living the dream for sure. And you know, we we rolled into that town. That Tony Mart's, man, they brought everybody in there and smoked the place up with all this, you know, oil smoke that they used to give it that dreamlike experience. And I had been working, you know, we rehearsed up in Freehold at the Rickshaw Motel. That's where we were sequestered up there, a ways up the road. And I was spending, Johnny Lyons, Southside Johnny from the Asbury Jukes, right there. He was a musical director. He actually got me to play the drums. Michael Tolan, God bless him. Hey, Mike, if you're out there somewhere, Michael Tolan actually helped me a lot to really learn how to play the drums. I played a little bit, but nothing like I was going to have to play. And I started playing that soundtrack that John Cafferty and Beaver Brown Band started fielding over all the tunes, you know. Kenny Vance was producing the album, and he kept sending stuff over. And I'm playing like 8 hours a day, killing myself learning this stuff. You know, and Johnny comes at the end of the shoot. We had a rap party, and we did a thing, right? We were doing the playback. Now the other guys didn't really know how to play their instruments at that time. I don't know if they ever learned, but you know, Tom Berenger, Matthew Lawrence, Toons obviously knew how to play. He knew how to play everything, right? Michael and me, you know, and you can't fake strikes on a drum on a camera, man. You just can't. You can't get it done. So you can fake strums and chording and all of that stuff. You just photo somebody else's hands, I guess. But at the end of at the rap party, when we're playing the playback gig, right? Johnny comes over to me and says, "Hey, man, you really learned how to play, dude. You're playing that stuff, right?" I said, "Yeah." Man, and then a few years later, I was out in Hollywood at Mulholland Drive with Delaney and Bonnie Bramlett, who had just come off a tour with Derek and the Dominoes, I think. Or they were out there, I guess that was doing something with Clapton. And I'm out on the dance floor with Bonnie. I didn't have any idea who she was. And I start wailing to whatever tune they were playing. I think they were doing, "I Feel Good." And I start, you know, rocking it to James Brown. And she stops me, she says, "Who are you, man?" I said, "Hey, I'm nobody. I'm just David Wilson, that's it." And then so she said, "Hey, what do you play, right? You're in a band, right?" I said, "No, I did a movie about a band. I played the drums." She said, No, you can't get behind the kit, man. You got to get out in front. You got to get out in front." So that kind of shorted my drumming career. Although I still play, I got a kit right there. That's right behind me. You can probably, well, maybe not on these cameras. It's right, but my kit's right behind me. Anyway, my beautiful wife is over here having to deal with my nonsense before we did this. I'm probably not prepared enough, but I got a couple of little tunes. I'm going to do another one from the soundtrack, and then I'm going to do one from my brother, who yesterday was a real tough day for me for a couple of reasons. It's also a great day for me, and a tough day. 53 years ago, my brother passed. He was killed in a motorcycle accident a day before he shipped to Nam. Some of you know that story. I don't know. I don't know who's out there, but in any event, I'm going to do some Bruce for my brother Bruce, and then I'm going to do one of my tunes, for my kids. And I hope I don't really butcher it too bad, but I haven't had enough really rehearsal time for it. And I'm just thankful that you all showed up, whoever shows up, and I hope you enjoy what we got going on here. This next tune is, nope, that ain't it. Oh, now I goofed. Okay, hold on. Talk amongst yourselves, you know what I mean? So, okay. Let's do this. When the moon hung soft and low, catching stars. still can't recall. Two young hearts filled with dreams to walk away from it all. Oh, tender year, won't you wash away my tears? How I wish you were here. Please don't go, tender year. A song of love, a sweet romance, soft kissing in the sand. Two young hearts filled with fire, lost in never, never land. Oh, tender year, won't you wash away my tears? How I wish you were here. Please don't go, tender year. Oh, tender year, won't you wash away my tears? How I wish you were here. Please don't go, tender year. Whoa, 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 whoa. How I wish you were here. Please don't go, tender year. Played in the movie by the Word Man, Tom Berenger. Hey, Word Man, if you're out there, check in, man. God bless you, brother. Hey, that was Tender Years. How'd it go? Anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? Mike and Linda, the standbys, always there. Well, I sent out enough invitations, and I'm glad you guys keep showing up. That's great. You know, thank you for doing that. Yeah, those are some times, man. This movie is about, you know, a period, you know, back when, actually it's kind of loosely based on the Eddie Cochran story, who just drove a car off a Raritan Bridge down there in New Jersey and disappeared. He never turned up again. And I guess Eddie Lives is, you know, it's a continuation about where he comes back. And I'm trying to talk Michael into doing Eddie 3. I mean, I've got a script, but he says he's got a script, and I don't know, maybe we're gonna have dueling scripts. I don't care. I'd really like to kind of take a shot at making a movie. I got an idea about how it could work, you know, kind of pass the torch deal. In any event, you know, unfortunately, as I said, my brother was killed in a motorcycle accident, actually right before my first daughter was born, and right before he was supposed to ship to Nam. And I had a Harley Sportster back then, and I just spent the weekend with him, and he came me away and put me on the train, and he said, you know, David, I think if I don't go tomorrow, I'm probably never going to see you again. And I thought it was, I said, hey man, don't sweat it, man. I'll catch up with you in Sweden if that's what it takes. You know, because he really didn't want to go off and fight and kill anybody on a foreign land. Nobody should ever want to do that, you know. And I'm telling you, I just found, I was looking at this thing last night, people are killing each other in the streets here. 12,900 and how many? 76 people have been murdered from firearms in this country so far this year. This is April, people. It isn't even May yet. And the worst year during the Vietnam War, 16,899 Americans lost their lives on foreign soil. That was in an entire year. So can somebody tell me what is the war we're fighting here? You know? You want to burn books and you want to buy guns? What does that sound like? Anybody got their hobnail boots out? They won't be listening to my program, I'm sure. You know, all you goose-stepping fools. You know, this life should be about life. That's why God put us here, to live and love each other. You know? I don't get it. I just don't get it. You know, you talk to your friggin' representatives and let them know, man. Wake up. Stop taking gun money. Now, these guys are making huge money off of the gun lobbies. It's got to stop. It's got to end, man. Yeah, what was the estimate? There are 4 guns to every American? Yeah, well, Jesus. You know, it's one thing, the Second Amendment, I don't want to get too political about this thing. The Second Amendment was written when they had a single-shot musket, right? And then you'd have to reload to shoot. It never anticipated, you know, AR-15s that can fire 200 rounds a minute and have banana clips that you can load 600 rounds in, so that you know, you could wipe out an entire town. And I'm sure that there's somebody out there today, just like yesterday and the day before, that's planning or doing the same thing. Man, it's got to stop. That insanity has got to stop. Anyway, my brother never got a chance to hear Bruce. My brother Bruce never got to hear Bruce. How about that one? You know, when I heard, you know, the E Street Band for the first time, I was totally blown away by this guy, you know, and I mean, he immediately became a favorite of mine. And this song really represents who my brother was to me, you know, because he was out there kind of on his own, given what he was dealing with. And anyway, here it is. Oh, I forgot. I have to redo this here. No, come on. Hey, I'll be with you in a minute. Talk amongst yourselves, like I said. Ready?
Mansions of glory in our suicide machine. From
what it means. I want to know that it's love, and I want to know that it's real. Oh, babe, can you show me? Anyway.
Don Hurley's out there.
Yeah, Don Hurley. All right, Earl.
And Lenny Gold.
Who?
Lenny Gold.
Yeah? Hey, everybody. Wish I could figure out which harp I was supposed to use. I mean, I didn't get enough rehearsal in it. You know, it was a long weekend. Anyway. And Don, you were part of it. Thanks for those pictures, man. Those were great. Those were great, man. Oof. Really good. Well, the last tune here is one that I wrote, and I tell you, it's you know, the one thing we don't pay enough attention to are our little ones, and we were all there once upon a time, you know. So what we got here is my song, "The Little Ones." How much time we got?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Yeah, that ought to just about do it. So listen, everybody. You know, we're here every couple of weeks. This was kind of a rush job, and you know, I'm sorry if it's not quite up to standard, but you know, I make no apologies for the materials. They're great writers, great musicians, and we had a great time at the Eddie 40 down there in Summers Point. You know, get to the Gateway Playhouse, check it out. We were also at Kelly's, right? At Josie Kelly's pub out there. We saw Billy Walton Band, man, and I'm telling you, you got to go just to see Billy and listen to, you know, Destiny, man, Destiny Monroe. Whoa, what a voice on that woman. You know, go check them out. They play down there a lot. They play in all of those places down around there, AC and Summers Point and every place in between. So Asbury Park.
They just got back from.
And they just got back from London. They were just in London doing a bunch of recordings and putting some stuff together. In any event, God bless them, God bless you. Thank you so much. I guess this will take us out. You know, check us out at david.wilson.us. You know, you can go see there, willygilly.com. You can pick us up on, Spotify, and you can check us out in a bunch of different places. We've got a lot of original music. We've got, some covers that we got doing too. And we're going to keep doing this as long as you want us to. And just let us know. As a matter of fact, you let us know what it is that you want to do, and we're going to start giving away prizes to everybody because we're looking to put together a set for a tour. So, just let us know what you want, and we pick a tune, we'll get you something special. Okay? All right. So here we go. I'm going to take this thing out. Just give me a second. Once again, talk amongst yourselves. And I'm gonna find my music here. I may have to work with my lyrics a little bit. See you next time.